Keeping in touch. Orbiting Earth presented a number of communication challenges for NASA engineers. It was one thing to have a flight take off from Cape Canaveral, Florida, and land in the Atlantic Ocean. These flights stayed within the communication range of Mission Control in Florida and the data centers in DC and Bermuda. Orbital flights, missions that sent an astronaut around the globe, were much more dangerous. The aircraft would pass out of visual and radio contact with Mission Control for extended periods of time. NASA demanded constant contact with the astronaut every minute of every orbit. The engineers at Langley had to build a worldwide communication network between Mission Control and the orbiting spacecraft. Developing the two-way communication and tracking network was almost as challenging as building the spacecraft itself. It required the creation of 18 communication stations set up around the globe so that the orbiting astronaut was never out of touch. The computers also sounded the alarm at the first sign of trouble. Any deviation from the projected flight path, evidence of malfunction on board the capsule, or abnormal vital signs from the astronaut would send Mission Control scrambling to solve the problem. Engineers at Langley struggled to make their deadlines, but they couldn't afford to make any mistakes. The projected launch date slipped from 1960 to 1961. During this period, the Soviets struck again. On April 12, 1961, Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space and the first human to orbit Earth. We should have beaten them, Project Mercury's flight director, the engineer in charge of coordinating many of the aspects of the mission, said years later. NASA engineers didn't feel defeated, and they didn't experience the panic that followed the launch of Sputnik. The Soviet success was frustrating and embarrassing, but the Langley team responded with renewed passion for their mission. NASA and its network of contractors focused their talents and kept working. They were almost ready to launch.